If you are looking for the best drywall sanders, you are in the right place. We have tried to include in-depth information on drywall sanders in our video, which will be enough to fulfill all of your needs. All of them are maintaining their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturer, and a real customer feedback. If you want to buy a drywall sanders, we think this list will be very worthy to you. Now, let's get started with the video. At the first position of our list, by Marshalltown 3.25 and X 9.25 in pole sander. For those on a tight budget or who have only a modest amount of drywall to sand, a manual pole sander is a cheap and efficient solution. The Marshalltown model includes a lightweight aluminum pole, which is something many rivals omit. The reinforced cast aluminum head is light, maneuverable, and doesn't flex, thus keeping the abrasive flat against the wall. The quick action clamps are designed to hold sanding screens, which are more durable than sanding discs. They can be bought to size, or further savings are possible by buying the screen on a roll and cutting it to fit. The downside of the Marshalltown manual pole sander is the amount of dust it generates, so extra cleanup time is necessary. While respiratory protection is always recommended for sanding drywall, in this case it's a necessity. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Hyde 9170 dust-free drywall vacuum sander. Manual pole sanders offer a low-cost solution, but the usual drawback, apart from the physical effort required, is that drywall dust gets everywhere. The Hyde 9170 vacuum sander is different in that it includes a hose attachment, plus an adapter that will fit 1/1/4-inch, 1/1/2-inch, or 2/1/2-inch hoses. This covers the vast majority of shop vacs. A hollow vacuum pole can be attached, or use any standard broom or painter's pole with an Acme thread. No pole is provided. Users may not achieve the 97% dust collection claimed, but it is much cleaner and healthier than sanding alone. The swiveling head is designed to clamp a sanding screen rather than using hook and loop abrasives. A washable, reusable screen is included. The number 3 position is held. We have WEN variable speed dual head drywall sander. The WEN 6377 drywall sander comes from a company with an outstanding reputation for durability and affordability. It follows a common design for corded electric models with a head-mounted motor. This one is rated 5A, 600W, and offers variable speed between 600 and 1500 RPM. The head can pivot and swivel, allowing use at all angles. The outstanding feature of the WEN 6377 is the inclusion of a triangular head in addition to the typical 9-inch round version. Changing is rapid and tool-free. This allows the drywall sander to reach right into corners, something none of its competitors offer. The triangular head might not be used often, but hand sanding with a block is the only alternative. A starter pack of sanding sheets is included. The flexible hose can stretch up to 15 feet, while vacuum bags are seldom as efficient as shop vacs. It would be nice if one was included. As is often the case with these tools, the motor is quite heavy. Using it as a ceiling sander can soon become tiring. Next at number 4 we have Handife Handheld Drywall Sander. The Handife Handheld Drywall Sander is a compact alternative to models that have a motor on the end of a long pole. It is easier to control, particularly with the auxiliary handle, though the weight is similar. The downside is a loss of reach, and working from a ladder will sometimes be necessary. Fortunately, the vacuum dust collecting bag, which operates automatically when the sander is started, has a convenient shoulder strap. The motor is a powerful 7A, 800W unit, driving the 7-inch diameter head at 5 speeds from 1200 to 2300 RPM. The head is a ring of LED, useful for working in poorly lit areas. Sections of the head frame, which help prevent dust escaping, can be detached to get closer to edges. However, this reduces suction for the vacuum. The number 5 position is held by DEWALT 20-volt MAX Cordless 9-in drywall sander. The main advantage offered by the DEWALT Cordless drywall sander is the ability to work in locations where no electricity is available. The 20V brushless motor delivers competitive power, driving the 9-inch head at speeds from 700 to 1200 RPM. Unfortunately, runtime is only around 30 minutes when using the recommended 5Ah battery, so a spare battery is something of a necessity. There is also a bit of a weight penalty, though the tool is well balanced. Automatic dust extraction is possible if a compatible DEWALT vacuum is attached. The DEWALT coupling system provides a very good seal but makes using shop vacs from other manufacturers impractical. The DEWALT Cordless Drywall Sander is a high-quality tool, and it is possible to put together a completely wireless drywall sanding solution. However, for many the cost will be prohibitive. The number 6 position is dominated by Ginour Variable Speed Drywall Sander. The Ginour Drywall Sander comes as a comprehensive kit that not only includes a vacuum bag and a dozen abrasive discs, but spare brushes for the motor, the things that likely wear out first, and the tools to change them. The 9-inch head has a wide range of movement and is attached to an extendable pole. The motor is a 6A 750W model with 7 speeds from 1000 to 1800 RPM. 13 feet of flexible hose attaches to a vacuum bag with automatic activation. A figure of 98% dust absorption is perhaps optimistic, though a shop vac is an option. As is common with these tools, there's an LED light ring, and sections of the head frame can be removed for sanding in corners. Everything can be stored in the convenient carry bag. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Power PRO 1090X Electric Drywall Sander. The Power Pro Drywall Sander follows a quite common design. Several other manufacturers produce a very similar drywall vacuum sander, so small differences are important. Where the Power Pro leads much of the competition is with the power and versatility of the motor. It is a 6.7A 800W unit with a class-leading variable speed range from 500 to 1800 RPM. There's the standard LED light ring and sections of removable frame for reaching into corners. Interestingly, this frame has ball bearings intended to promote smoother movement. An automatic vacuum bag and carry bag are also supplied. It is relatively heavy, and the weight is concentrated in the head. Controlling it can prove tiring, and, in fact, Power Pro suggests frequent breaks be taken. They rate dust collection efficiency at 80+%. Refreshingly honest, perhaps, but that does mean 20% of dust escapes, requiring extra cleanup. The number 8 position is held by YATTICH Drywall Sander. The YATTICH Drywall Sander has a lot in common with both the Ginour and Power Pro tools. A 9-inch multi-position head works in conjunction with a vacuum bag to provide a convenient, highly portable, all-in-one solution. The 6A 710W motor on the YATTICH is adequate if not particularly powerful. There are 7 speeds from 1000 to 1800 RPM. The telescoping handle does have an advantage over most competitors, being just 3.6 feet when closed and 5.9 feet fully open. It also has a rear handle, which is especially useful for control given the somewhat heavy head. An LED ring and the usual removable frame sections complete the specification. While there is nothing outstanding about the YATTICH Drywall Sander, it is a decent tool at an attractive price. Next at number 9 we have Full Circle Radius 360 Drywall Sanding Tool. This 9-inch circular pad is designed to be simple to use and specifically designed to not flip over like rectangular pads can sometimes do. This not only makes it easier to use, but also reduces the chances of damaging the drywall that you're sanding. An adapter on the back of the pad allows you to switch out the pole for a handheld attachment, which could be convenient for working on smaller areas with a bit more precision. It doesn't provide a vacuum attachment like some of our other models, so keep in mind you'll be doing a decent amount of cleanup afterwards. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Hyde 9165 Drywall Vacuum Hand Sander. This hand sander would be a great choice for anyone looking for the control and convenience of a hand sander, and also has their own vacuum they can hook up to. The included hose features a coupling adapter that will fit any wet-dry vac, and at 6 feet is long enough to work without dragging the vac around too much. The easy clamp system makes it simple to switch out sanding screens while you work, and it even comes with one to get you started. Plus, the control valve at the base of the sander lets you control the strength of the suction being applied. That's all for today. All the product links in the description down below. We upload videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.